residents, Pulte would like to welcome you to the 2020 Webb Bexley Developer Forum. Due to the COVID-19 virus, we decided to record the forum this year via Microsoft Teams and distribute the link to the community. The agenda, which will be on the next page, is as follows. We will introduce ourselves. We will go over the purpose of the forum, the format of the forum, including financials, a sales recap, construction update, an amenity update, and any future development. We will also address any questions from residents, those that impact the entire community, and those submitted that were specific to only individual homeowners or small groups, or our HOA CAM specific, will be addressed outside this forum. Recap of the forum will be emailed to the community by HOA management. Introductions. My name is Brady LaFear. I manage the CDDs and HOAs for the West Florida Pulte Division. A little bit about me. I attended Michigan State University, so if we have any fellow Spartans out there, go green.
My name's Amy Stewart. I'm the General Sales Manager for Pulte West Florida. I actually have been with Pulte for about 9 years. I started off in the St. Louis Division and transferred down here about 3 years ago. Some of you have seen me around the community, and for those I haven't met, I look forward to meeting you.
Hi, I'm Mike Pindell, Manager of Land Development for Pulte Homes. I attended the University of South Florida for civil engineering and business. Go Bulls. And I'm hoping that by the time you see this video, the Lightning will bring Tampa the Stanley Cup home. Trey Howell, who's not here today, is the area construction manager, and he's in charge of the field managers on site. Some other professionals working on the project are Chris Fisher, Clearview Land Design. He's a civil engineer. And Mike Gagne, president of Mortensen Engineering. He's the geotechnical engineer.
Okay, the purpose of the developer forum: to keep residents informed of developer plans and ideas to further enhance the community, to gather feedback from residents and answer any frequently asked questions submitted through the Homeowners Association, to share the overall vision of Del Webb Bexley. Any HOA specific information will not be presented during this forum. Okay, financials. What is deficit funding? Deficit funding is when Pulte funds a shortfall in the HOA finances. For example, if you have $50,000 in HOA expenses and only $30,000 in HOA revenue, there is going to be a $20,000 shortfall. Pulte will cut a check to cover that $20,000 shortfall. Since 2018, Pulte has deficit funded $703,660.11 to support the maintenance and lifestyle of Del Webb Bexley. With some of the amenities being constructed in the early stages of the community, Pulte funded shortfalls in the HOA finances to ensure these amenities were properly maintained.
I'd like to share a quick recap of where we are from a sales perspective for Del Webb Bexley. As most of you know, we do have 850 total lots in Del Webb Bexley. Through September 15th of this year, we have sold a total of 319 homes, and we've had 248 closings. Just to give you an idea for 2020, from January 1st through September 15th of 2020, we have had 120 signups and 124 closings so far this year. We do have our new model center, which is coming soon. Some of you may have seen this under construction. We have 6 new models which are currently being constructed, and we will be grand opening those models in early 2021.
And our construction hours out there, as we mentioned before, Trey Howell is not with us today. The construction working hours are Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. through 5 p.m., and Sunday closed, access only by permission. And if you ever have any warranty concerns, you may email tampa.warranty@pulte.com.
Okay, for a quick amenity update, this is Mike Pindell again, Manager of Land Development. A commitment to the Bexley lifestyle. We're proud to bring you the first phase of amenities for you to enjoy in your Del Webb lifestyle experience. The first phase of the Del Webb Bexley amenities includes the Meridian Clubhouse. And inside there, you'll find the Crow's Nest Bistro, a billiards table, indoor shuffleboard, the Maritime Fitness Center, Flora Blanca Movement Studio, the Soleil Royale Ballroom, Starboard Conference Room, the Bellamy Arts and Crafts Studio, and we provide a full-time lifestyle director. Outside, you'll find resort and resistance pools, bocce courts, pickleball and tennis courts, and we have over 25 televisions throughout the facility. And please remember to wear your mask and practice social distancing. A little more detail on the amenity. The Meridian Clubhouse, which is 19,006 square feet of air-conditioned area, and under roof, we have 27,063 square feet. We have a resort-style swimming pool, a resistance pool, there's a jacuzzi, 4 bocce courts, 6 pickleball courts, 2 tennis courts, an amphitheater, and we'll have a future community garden and a future dog park. So a little more on future development and current development. Phase 1 was opened in 2018, and then Phase 2 was completed in 2019. We opened up the Phase 1 for the amenity mid-2020, and soon you'll see Phase 3A opening them up in October of 2020. So the next phase of the amenity will be the dog park. We plan to grand open that in the spring of 2021. The phase to follow that is the grand opening of the community garden. And this slide will show you the location of these 2 facilities behind the existing Meridian Amenity Center. And just want to run through quickly some community photographs, because this is a beautiful state-of-the-art facility. This shows the layout of your houses, Phase 1, parts of Phase 2, and Phase 3 that's coming soon. This is your porte-cochere, where you can drop people off and they'll be protected from the rain, the weather. This is the Meridian lobby as you enter the facility. Over here, we have the Crow's Nest Bistro. And we're always looking for feedback from the residents on, what kind of menu suggestions you may have. You can direct those towards the community manager or the lifestyle director. A lounge is provided. The Maritime Fitness Center, Flora Blanca Movement Studio, the Starboard Conference Room, Bellamy Arts and Crafts Studio, the Meridian Demonstration Kitchen, and the Soleil Royale Ballroom. The next portion of the program will go through some resident questions and answers. Brady will start off with some HOA directed questions.
Okay, question. Are there any plans for placing benches around the community, as there are so many nice spots for placement? At this current time, there are no plans for additional benches. However, this is a good suggestion, and we will look at ideal locations for additional benches. Are there plans to install bike racks in more convenient locations? If you would like some suggestions on locations, I have a few good suggestions. Bike racks are installed for current uses, but resident feedback is always appreciated and can be submitted to Edmund LaFrance, the community manager. I have read articles stating that COVID-19 does not stay on surfaces. Therefore, the cushions do not pose a danger anymore than the flat surfaces of the metal chairs. Bringing them out will cause greater comfort for the residents. We now allow the cushions underneath the roof in cabanas. We are keeping the other cushions stored away during the rainy season. The good news is we are in fall now and rainy season will be behind us shortly. Question, Coastal Shore Terrace is all beat up and cracking, which was caused by all of the construction trucks. Will you be paving the street? Ceiling will not work as it wears away after only a few years. Will you correct this? Pulte will not be milling and repaving the roads. However, Pulte will assess all phases for construction-related damage at the end of construction and make necessary repairs. The HOA was set up to reserve for the useful life of the road should repaving be necessary in the future. The red mats at the end of the sidewalk on Coastal Shore Terrace have been torn up since day one. Will these be replaced? We will look at the truncated domes, assess the condition, and make repairs where necessary.
All right, next question. Will the new model area be constructed? Answer, yes. New models are under construction in phase 2. Next question. Is the ambassador program going to be reinstated? And if so, when? Since the original homes for the Del Webb experience were sold, are there going to be homes built for prospective buyers? And if so, where? So we currently have a partnership with the Hilton Garden Inn for prospective buyers to explore Del Webb. We will consider relaunching the on-site Del Webb experience in 2022. Question, what is the rationale behind building different models from what was originally built here? Del Webb communities are designed at the onset for multiple model parts. Doing so allows for our team to offer the latest and greatest national designs which are modified based on homeowner recommendations. Question, what is the implementation plan for the new models? Will there be a clean cutover with the new models only available in phase 3 and 4, and the original models will only be built in phases 1 and 2? The new plans will be built alongside the current lineup in phase 2. Phase 2 will be the only phase that will have both sets of plans. Phases 3 and 4 will have the new plans. Details on our new floor plans will be released in the coming months.
Okay, question. Communities need 2 entrances, egresses. Currently, the second entrance egress is either a construction gate after completion of Del Webb Bexley, where there'll be a second egress. So yes, the second entrance will be in phase 2 and it will connect to Tower Road, which will be constructed in the future by others. Question, what will become of the construction road behind the fence after construction is complete? So when home building is complete, the construction entrance will be closed and the temporary road will be removed. Question, when is the anticipated removal of the construction trailers at the corner of Ballast Crest Cove and Coastal Shore Terrace? When will homes be built on these lots? So currently there's not a plan to move the construction office. Question, will Pulte continue to be the only contractor for homes in phases 3 and 4? So at this time, it is anticipated that Del Webb will be the only builder in Del Webb Bexley. Question, will you all be answering dog park and community garden type questions during the forum? Sure, as we showed you, the dog park is planned to be constructed in spring of 2021, and the garden grand opening is planned for spring of 2022. Question, are there plans for landscaping the area that borders the construction road? If so, could we see the plan? There are no plans for additional landscaping or screening beyond what has been installed already. Question, what are the plans for security of the construction gate? At the moment, the gate is open as it is broken. This allows anyone to enter the property without any security check. At the front gate, there is security, but if one can enter at the construction gate freely, what security is that for the community? So the construction gate is being repaired and locked. The entry gate guard will lock it in the evening and unlock it in the morning. Question, when will phase 3 start selling? And that'll be Q4 of 2020 this year. Question, when will phase 4 start breaking ground? Phase 4 will depend on the sales pace in the market. Should sales remain at current rates, phase 4 could be started as early as next year and a half. Question, natural gas. When will Del Webb Bexley have natural gas service via an underground pipeline instead of being serviced by 2 semi-trailers of compressed natural gas, which are located directly behind our home? We get a little nervous each time we have a thunderstorm. So yes, now that Tower Road construction is completed to the west of Sun Lake, Clearwater Gas is installing the lines for the permanent connection. They're going to need another 4 to 8 weeks to get that done. My question is, for the forum, what's the timetable for completion of phase 2, 3, and 4? Well, phase 2 is complete. Phases 3 and 4 will be completed as required by sales pace, as previously discussed. Question, the after-hour post is that security is in the wrong place. Cars often stop there, short of security during the day. It is a problem when it's raining as people get wet or can't even open their window. This is obviously a problem. It makes more sense to move it up next to the door for the security. This would be the developer, not the HOA's responsibility to correct this problem. Will you take care of this? So at this time, Pulte and the HOA have no plans of moving this. The virtual security post was installed per plan. However, we will continue to monitor this situation. Question: the cement where water runs down the street to the drains needs to be cleaned. There are hardened cement pebbles everywhere. Will this be corrected? Now this area is being maintained. From time to time, it will get a little overrun and we'll clean it up as we go. Question: there's a problem on weekends with Jeeps and off-road vehicles coming to the development going around the fence at the end of Sun Lake Boulevard. Will you please extend the fence so these vehicles can't get in our development? Now, Pulte doesn't own that land to the west, but we'll reach out to the landowner and see if we'll be allowed to add additional barricades. Question: do you have any information as to when Sun Lake Boulevard is going to be extended north and when Tower Road will be extended east? So we're not in control of future construction of these roadways, and that'll be dependent on the county and the current landowners out there. Question: as the community grows, we will not have enough parking at the amenity center. Are there any plans for additional parking? So the final parking layout was designed utilizing a combination of Del Webb's amenity experience and county requirements. Additional parking is planned behind the pickleball courts. Question: can you put a fountain in the pond behind the new models? This would look impressive from the amenity center, the streets around it, and the new models. So when installing fountains, we attempt to balance aesthetics with cost and maintenance obligations. Currently, there are no plans for a fountain at this location. Question: why isn't the gazebo at the first Del Webb sign lit up in some way? It would look much more impressive at night. Currently, there are no plans to add lights to the gazebo. The gazebo was built per plan. Question: since Spectrum Cable has been chosen as the only cable provider in the subdivision, not giving the homeowners a choice or enabling other providers to enter and service the subdivision, we should receive a discount on our cable service. The developer has created a preferential relationship with Spectrum, and we, the homeowners, should also be able to benefit from this preferential relationship, or allow other cable providers to enter and service the community instead of creating a monopoly. So at the time of the development, Spectrum was the only provider willing to service the community. To add another service company at this time, they would really need to come through and disturb every single home site out there. And that's not something we're looking to do right now. Question: what is the plan for the areas surrounding our subdivision? Tower Road from the west will be opening soon. What's the plan for the land on the western side of Sun Lake? When will Tower Road on the eastern side of Sun Lake open? The timeline. And the land north of the subdivision and other developments in the works, what are the plans? We, the homeowners, are always the last to know. The developer knows about much of the plans around us. It would be enlightening to know of these planned developments and the timelines. Now, Pulte can only provide definite information on property we own. We do not own or control the property surrounding the project. So the current zoning to the property to the west of Sun Lake is MPUD. This is a mixed-use parcel with commercial, office, and multifamily possibilities. So conclusion, feedback provided by the residents is encouraged and appreciated. Significant investments have been and continue to be made to ensure that Del Webb Bexley provides its residents with the best-in-class experience. The developer is fully aware that the experience of current residents has a direct impact on future sales and the success of the community. Developer Forum is intended to be an annual event. Hopefully next year we can hold it in the clubhouse. Questions submitted but not addressed today will be addressed, if possible, over the next 30 to 45 days. Questions addressed today were provided by current residents per developer requests that were sent out. Thank you, Del Webb Bexley residents, and we hope you enjoy your community.